Hey everybody, it's Merrill. This video is going to teach you what I consider to be the 3 most important tips for making a realistic looking drawing or painting. I tell you what, let's get right to the point. Tip number 1 is eliminate lines whenever it's possible. Okay, so now you get to see me put this into practice. Please take note that when I'm starting right now, there's a lot of lines that you see, and there has to be by default, because a pencil tip, it's a sharp point, and all it does is make lines. Even if we do shading, even if we do cross-hatching, that's line next to line next to line. And what I'm telling you to do right now is essentially eliminate that. How do I do that? I use various tools. I could use a blending stump, also known as a tortillon. I could use a Q-tip if I don't have a blending stump. I could use a piece of paper, a piece of Bounty, I guess. I could also use a paintbrush, and I employ all of those in my drawings to eliminate those lines, because really when we look at the face, there's no lines on the face. You might have to adjust that if you're a landscape artist or a cityscape artist, but remember, with the face, really there's no lines. The second rule that I'm going to give you is to notice the edges. All edges are not the same. Some are soft, some are hard, and you really have to look to notice the tones and the hardness of all of the edges in a picture. So take notice what I'm doing right now, especially at the edges of the face, the eyes, right at the edges of every single pencil line that you see there. You can scroll back in this video to see, the reference image that I was using for this. But I want you to notice how I deal with all of the edges, and it's not an outline. There's the temptation when you work with pencil, because, again, it's a fine point, and that point is pretty much going to be the same tone, of course, depending upon how hard or soft that you push. But I really needed to differentiate the edges based on the light in the picture, and the light was from above and in front. And notice how the chin is very different than the sides of the head, right where the hairline is. Notice how soft the edge is, transitioning from the forehead to the hair compared to the chin. Now for the third and final strategy, do the shapes fit together? This is actually the most important, and it's the one that should be considered first. The analogy that I always use is to observe an image or observe a person that is sitting for you, and put the image together on paper like a jigsaw puzzle. Fit the pieces together like a jigsaw puzzle. Now I know that's easier said than done. So I'm giving you links to 3 videos that really go into depth. They're all pretty short. They're all less than 10 minutes. And you'll see me put that into practice. All you need to do is click on the pictures to get to those videos. And each one of these videos has a slightly different approach. If there's an overarching theme to all 3 of these points, it's tones. This video that I'm linking to at the bottom teaches you how to smudge pencil lines and blend tones. It's a good tutorial for those of you who want to build your knowledge in that area. And finally, for all of you painters out there, click the link for this video for a good process on how to start off a realistic painting. You won't hear me say, this is going to be a realistic painting or mention the word realistic in the video, but the results are pretty realistic, and this will set you up for how to do that. So anyway, I hope this tutorial helps. Keep asking me questions. That's what drives the videos. Thanks for watching.